Achondroplasia, made by Juan and me, Tiago. Here you can see a picture of the different achondroplasia features and how achondroplasia affects the human body structure. Introduction. In this presentation, we will talk about the human disorder, achondroplasia, also known as ACH, and dwarfism. Achondroplasia is a musculoskeletal disorder. In other words, it affects the muscular and skeletal system, and also affects the body structure. Here you can see some symptoms of achondroplasia, which affects the spine. And this is a really common occasion with people who have achondroplasia. Achondroplasia has physical symptoms, but does not have mental symptoms. These are the following symptoms for a child at birth: short height, that's below average for age and sex; short arms, legs, and fingers; disproportionate head that is large for the body. Here are also some symptoms for children and adults: difficulty bending elbows, obesity, and development of bowed legs. Treatments of achondroplasia. There is no cure for achondroplasia, and there are no treatments yet. Although, if a person has achondroplasia and has more complications, there are specific treatments for these complications, such as growth hormones, which are used to increase the growth rate of the child's bones. Our treatment for achondroplasia, our prototype. So we were able to develop a prototype of a treatment for people with achondroplasia. Since achondroplasia is a musculoskeletal disorder, to make a solution for this disease, we would need to make a cure for the bones or muscles to grow faster. A possible solution to achondroplasia is creating a capsule tablet, as shown here, that contains a lot of FGFR3, which creates a protein that turns cartilage into bones, and that accelerates the growth of a person's bones. So here you can see a normal skeletal system, and this is a person with achondroplasia. So you can see the difference, and if we were able to apply this treatment to people with achondroplasia, maybe their potential growth would be higher. What is it like to have this disorder? Well, achondroplasia is a disease that affects the structure and height of the person, and this can affect the person's morale in many different ways. For example, if the person with the disorder would like to be tall, he will probably feel sad and disappointed, but maybe he will be able to live with this disorder. This disorder is something sometimes very challenging for the people with it, but sometimes people can overcome this challenge. So I know that every person has their difficulties, and usually this is as it's a disorder, it's also a physical difficulty for the people with it. But if you can learn to live with it, maybe you can even overcome it and even not even feel different, not even feel like you have the disorder. Well, conclusion. In this presentation, as you've seen, we have presented various characteristics and facts of achondroplasia. We have presented the main symptoms, the treatments for special occasions, how is it diagnosed, genetic mutations, how does a person get the disorder, and how is it like to have the disorder. And yeah, this is our presentation.